Hi everyone! Welcome back to my channel, and for today's video, we will be talking kung paano ma-hire ng mabilisan o tsaka ano ang kailangan yung gawin at ano yung mga tips na pwede kong i-share sa inyo based on my experience. So I've been working here in UAE, Abu Dhabi for 8 years, and I am currently in Abu Dhabi. So now, based on my experience from my previous job, I was currently working at the time, but then somebody told me that this company X is hiring for an administrator. So I immediately applied and I have sent my CV or to the recruitment team on 13 January at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So actually, I think I had the very big chance at the time because they were looking at urgently, and I had the experience. I have the qualifications, and then without any hesitation, I straight away sent my CV, and then take note, I have sent my CV at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I got a response at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So it's like 2 hours, and they were like very sincere at that time, and I was very sincere at that time as well, because there are a lot of reasons why you're leaving the company, your current company. And when somebody responded to my email, I was like, oh my gosh, this is it. I had an interview with her on the phone, and then followed by the second interview with the manager, because I will be working with her, and she will be the one giving me what are my rules, what are my responsibilities, and what are my duties. So it is very okay. I spoke with the human resource personnel, and then I had a chance. I was interviewed by the managers on site, and then she had me do the exercises, and I think I passed because there was a round three, and the round three was online interview because their main office is located in Dubai, and I had interview with the director of the department. So if ever you're gonna pass onto this phase where you had interview with the HR, then you had interview with the manager, and then you had interview with the director, most your chance is definitely like 98% out of 100, unless they will issue an offer letter, so it's really confirmed. So I sent my CV on 13 Jan. I had an interview with the managers and the HR, and I had interview with her, the director, on 19 January. And then after the interview, I received my offer letter on 21st January. So imagine, from 13 Jan to 21 of January, I had all this process. I had this interview. So what my tips, or what can I advise to you guys? So by the way, I got hired, and so on 21 January, I received my offer letter, and straight away I have sent my um resignation letter, and then I have rendered my service to the next company where I'm currently working now on 21st of February. So it's like 31 days, the whole procedure, and then I move in, or I move to the new company. And then what is my tips that I can advise to you guys is, if you're gonna apply for a new job, I know that there are so many job hunters out there right now looking for a new chance, challenges, new environment, or maybe your work is toxic, or maybe you didn't get increase, or maybe you didn't get bonuses, you didn't get anything or any benefit that you should be getting. So I think this is the chance for you to, look for another jobs out somewhere else, because in the market there's a lot of fish. Okay, there's a lot of fish in the market, so don't focus on the environment where you are in if you're not happy. And if you know what I mean. My tips is, make it sure that your CV is up to date, updated, kasi yan yung pinaka titingnan ng lahat. And then don't just copy paste, like, I find it, maganda to, or maganda yung sinabi niya, then ika-copy paste mo, pero hindi naman yun yung ginagawa mo. Don't do that. It's a big no-no. And make it sure na lahat ng mga nilalagay mo doon sa CV mo is relevant. Make it precise, concise, and make it as much as possible one page lang yung CV or 2 pages. Yun yung, kasi yung pinasa ko yung CV ko, 1 page lang actually yon. And then, ayun, siguro naman na-satisfied yung employer ko or yung company na naghahanap ng trabaho at the time. So, ayun, na-hired ako where I am working at now and I'm very happy. The environment was very good. And another tips is, the first one is you have to update your CV, especially your contact details or your mobile phones. Hindi kasi, baka nagpalit na kayo tapos or may mali yung number, so paano ka nila makontak? Not unless kung sa email pwede rin kasi magre-respond din naman or magre-reply sila sa email. And then you should manage your salary expectations. Okay, you should know your value, you should know your qualification, and you should know your worth, and you should know how much is the paying position, because of course if you are working in the same environment you have the idea, so you have to manage your salary expectation, because if you're expecting a lot, then they may tend to move to another candidate and not to pursue you, you know what I mean. So like for example, yung paying position is let's say yung budget nila is 8,000, tapos yung expectation mo is 10,000. So since nagsabi ka ng, well, yun nga yung expectation eh. Kasi 'di ba, you're expecting, you're not sure. So, yung ibang company kasi hindi yon nagpagsasabi na, ay, ang taas ng expectation ng ano na to, applicant to, let's move to another candidate. So, parang hindi na nila gina-justify, hindi nila tinatanong, or hindi sila nakikipag-bargain ba kung ano, na yun na ba yung final mo, or hindi sila magbibigay ng, ganito lang kasi yung budget namin, kukunin mo ba? Yung parang ganon. So, hindi lahat ng company. Hindi lahat ng company ganon. So, okay? And then, your availability matters. So, for example, yung sa akin, since it's immediate talaga siya, nung nag-join in ako, hindi na kami nag-abot nung previous employee na mag-handover sa akin. So, nag-handover sa akin is yung manager na mismo. Kasi, nag-notice siya ng 30 days. Then, ako din, nag-notice ako ng 30 days. So, bale, mas nauna siyang aalis. Kasi nung nag-notice siya, tsaka pa naman sila naghanap. Then, let's say yung ilang days na naghahanap sila, at before pa nila ako na-contact. So, bale, no, you should be available as soon as possible. But here in UAE, it's normal 30 days notice. So it's understandable, and companies out there will really understand, because it's per law that you should give your notice within 30 days. But some companies, they really need immediate hiring, like let's say in 5 days. So depends. And fourth is your connection. So at that time, I don't have connection, to be honest. I don't know anyone, and I only knew the company itself because it's one of the competitors from my previous company. So I don't have anyone, I don't know anyone, so I don't have any connection. But in every situation, connection is a must, especially here in UAE. So, like, for example, you're being referred by someone. Like, ikaw yung i-choose ng hiring manager or hiring HR kasi someone knew you. So, alam mo yun, instead na mag-explore pa sila sa market, so since na-refer ka or someone is being connected to you, ikaw na yung hinire, yung parang ganon. Pero, it's 50-50, depends kung ano yung chance na meron ka. So, ayun. And fifth is, make sure that you have LinkedIn profile. You can search. I'm sure that everyone knows what's LinkedIn. So create your LinkedIn profile if you don't have yet. Nokri Golf, create your profile in Nokri Golf. Create your Indeed profile as well. But the only thing that I have now, the existing account that I'm using, is LinkedIn, which is I always receive messages and calls from the hiring companies through LinkedIn, because I have my details as well in there, like mobile phones and emails. So that's why they can contact me whenever they wanted, or maybe they have, some vacancies. It's quite challenging na maghanap ng trabaho. If you are qualified enough and you fit on the available position, definitely your chance is 95%. And I hope you all the best. And see you again. And by the way, if you find this video helpful, don't forget to share it to your friends, maybe your family or loved ones that who needed to hear this message. And that's it. Bye.